Privet, Minecraft fans, which I probably cannibalized, but that's supposed to be Russian for hello. We are in the Stronghold, and I thought I would get this on video earlier, but I did not. So we found, ooh, look, there's an ender pearl in this chest. That's perfect. I thought I would find the portal room really quick and do something about it before all the silverfish get everywhere. And I found the portal room. Here's another thing that I noticed in my previous endeavors of playing in the strongholds. Underneath these cobblestone stairs, this is normally not lit up. I came in here before and put a torch in here, but these stairs are never lit up underneath in the portal room, so you may possibly get mobs spawning underneath here and then wonder where they're coming from and spend forever trying to track them down. Anyway, this is the portal room, and I broke the silverfish spawner. And here's the other thing. There are no eyes of ender in this thing. I'm going to have to find all 9 eyes of ender to fill in all of these slots. Usually when you get in these portal rooms, a couple of them are at least filled. Anyway, I broke the spawner, and I recorded myself saying, "You will never again see me break a spawner on video." And that's not true. You will never see me break a spawner on video, because breaking this one wasn't even on video. But I thought about what I would do with the silverfish spawner. In my last single player world, I spent some time trying to, encase it in dirt and never really came up with a good plan for it. The silverfish are real pain to deal with. So I decided I didn't really want to mess with that here. And then if I really do need a silverfish spawner, there are a couple more in the world, so we can find the other strongholds if we really had to. And if we get to the end, we'll have tons of eyes of ender, so that shouldn't be a problem. So I'm not really worried about destroying the silverfish spawner. But you'll notice it's gone, and you'll never see me break a spawner in game. Anyway, we are going to take a trip back, get some supplies, and let's see what's going on. Another potato from another world zombie. That's awesome. So one of the things that you guys may notice in this video, and hopefully in all future videos, is I've turned up the audio settings a lot. So I should be a lot louder in this video, and I apologize, the previous videos are pretty quiet. Again, I'm pretty new to YouTube and video editing, so this stuff is still something that a learning process for me. And I just wanted to get my videos a little bit closer to a lot more of the stuff that you see on YouTube, so that my stuff doesn't come out really quiet and then everybody else's, you turn up the volume to get to mine and then you have to turn it down when you find somebody else's. This here looks like the spot that I come into on land from my boat, so I just landed here from my boat, and I'm going to throw some torches down here just so I know where this is when I'm coming back. And then if you watch me run here, it looks like all those little chunk loading errors have gone away. I set my render distance from far to normal, so if you ever run into that problem, that may be a way for you to fix it. Just to change your render distance. And I shouldn't have done this in the middle of the night. Lots of baddies. Whoa. And you're just going to avoid most of them. Unless there's any cool ones. Spiders and skeletons. It's pretty cool that I got 2 records out of the last shot. That was definitely made me happy. So the plan here now is to move the portals. This is my world spawn point, and my portal was sitting over there. I'm looking at the coordinates, and right here is x -64 and z 256. So those numbers are both divisible by 8. So that is where I'm going to make the new portal sit. And that way, since it's 1/8 of the overworld in the nether, when I set up my portals in the nether, the math will just come out better. And then I'll have less of a chance of having the wrong portal in the wrong spot. Here in the... it'll just make things easier. So I'm going to light this up for now, and it should go to the same spot, but I'm not going to test it. And then let's go over to where the spawners are. Now we're here where the spawners are, and I'm sitting at the skeleton spawner because I realized that I was pretty close to level 30. I think I was level 25 or 26, so we're going to get level 30.
And then I have the portal set up here. I created a second nether portal here, and it actually sits at x88 and z88. X negative 88, Z negative 88. I haven't gone through it yet, but I'm going to wait on that. So this portal is set up, and I got level 30, so let's head back to the main base and grab some supplies for the new base. I was running back to base, and one thing I noticed, my little framed helmet's gone. It looks like that got reset when the little chunk section reset, so came down here, made a new item frame, and a skeleton dropped a golden helmet. So there's my new item frame gold helmet to remind me of one of my first mob kills drops. So let's take our level 30, and I'm not even going to bother. The first 30 I get is going to be good, and we got Smite 4, which is like Bane of Arthropods is for spiders, and Smite's for undead, and then Sharpness is the one you really want for swords and weapons. But we didn't get that. So we got some supplies. I got starter crops, potato and carrot, and pumpkin seeds, and sugar cane. And it's pretty easy to get wheat. You just break tall grass, so I'm sure we'll get some wheat seeds. And I got some eggs and a whole bunch of bone meal, and then I'm bringing some more coal, and then we might need some filler dirt. So I kind of want to clear some land out over there. So let's go over to the new base and set up shop. This is the boat ride into the new base, and I kind of took the roundabout way because I wanted to just make sure. As I'm cruising up here by boat, I don't really have any of those chunk loading issues that I had before. So it looks like the render distance set to normal has fixed it. And I don't know if that's something that I can tweak my computer to go to and fix or not. I have a decent video card and decent system, but anyway, the chunk loading seems to be not an issue anymore, so no more super cheaty. We'll just have to go back to regular cheaty. Alright, let me clear a little spot out here, and then we will set up a camp. This looks like what my plan's gonna be. So, I kind of like having this flat surface where everything's like right at sea level. So I cleared out a little section here, and I chopped out some more trees further back, and I'm probably going to clear some more out here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig all this stuff out. And I'm just going to go through all this, cut it out, have a nice big flat, basically an empty canvas to work on. And then maybe do like a little beach house here. See, things are starting to kind of tidy up. This view, there's something about it. So I started a beach house, got this nice little deck back here. That's all I got, just the deck. I'll work on the beach house at some point. And then I cleared out, as you can see, a whole lot of land. A whole lot of land. Terraforming in Minecraft seems to be very zen. It's very calming. Just do the work. It's a little monotonous. Probably makes horrible video, but it's very relaxing. And I just kind of got into it. Wasn't really thinking about it. And next thing I know, a couple hours have gone by, and I've ripped apart a whole ton of the landscape. So, and I'll probably do a whole bunch more. And I ate up my iron tools, and so I started using stone tools. You can see I got stone shovel, stone axe, stone pickaxe, chopping down trees. I haven't found a whole lot of actual stone, so what I did was I built my little stone generator. Because originally when I played Minecraft, I did like a big underground base. And so when you do an underground base, you dig out a whole lot of land. But what I've been doing when I've been playing everything so far is it's all been caving and finding strongholds and more caving, and not really a whole lot of building underground. So I think that's part of the reason why I don't have as much stone as I normally do, because normally I have a huge excess of stone and dirt, and it's like, well, what do you do? And clearing all this out, I got tons of dirt. I mean, I got a double chest full of dirt downstairs. You just saw that. But I don't have a ton of stone right now. And I switched to the stone tools because they're cheaper than the iron, but I ran out of stone, so I just made a stone generator. It was pretty easy to do. Some people might find that cheaty, but it is, you know, water and lava makes stone. Big whoop. And then I realized I forgot to plant my sugarcane, so I threw some sugarcane out here. You can't bone meal the sugarcane, so I pretty much have to wait for it to grow. And I might just do a whole row of sugarcane on my temporary farm here. This is just a temporary farm. There was a whole water thing here. I've cleared a bunch of it out. I've been filling this in slowly, but what I've been doing when I fill this in is I've been digging up all the sand to keep it, and then there's cobblestone down here, and then only the very top layer is dirt. And I like this stone underneath the dirt here, because that way if I get creepered, the hole, that the crater isn't as big. Chopping down a ton of trees. I moved all my storage, so there was an area. I actually left a little stairway down. We were in a cave over here before. This cave here is where we were at, and where this cobblestone is where I had the chest and the furnace and the things like that. And the little x-ray machine is still down here. I haven't even looked at it since I've been doing all this. I haven't really lit up a whole lot more though, so I don't know how many changes are going to be on the x-ray machine, but we can take a look. And more cheaty stuff. Ooh, look. There's a dungeon. I still haven't figured out where this thing is. There's a cave like right below me somewhere. I think I could probably just dig straight down from here. Oh, it looks like there's a path that leads into it that I lit up somewhere at the top layer of the stronghold. So you can see the exploring I did. I lit up a bunch of this stronghold. There's the library I found. And there's another library over there. I don't think I discovered that one yet. Lots of areas to explore in the stronghold. And apparently there's a way to connect this cave over here, which I haven't found yet. Or haven't figured out yet. Yeah. And then I got all this obsidian here. I stole some of the lava to make my stone generator. But I'm going to dig up some of this obsidian, set up a portal. I did make a boat trip back, and all I picked up was redstone to make and a piece of, to make a sticky piston slime ball. So I picked up some redstone and a slime ball. Didn't grab any diamonds. I figure I could probably use some diamonds. I can set up an enchanting table over here, and I got the library, so I got all the bookshelves, and I do have silk touch, which is in one of the chests over there. But you can silk touch pick on a bookshelf and get the bookshelf as a drop. And the other option is you get just the 3 books back, but I have a lot of extra wood, so getting the bookshelf without the wood is not a big deal. Because I have all this wood that I can use to build the bookshelf if I get 3 books out of it. Because if you break a bookshelf normally, you get 3 books. And that's the hardest part for me to get, is the 3 books, because I don't have a big huge leather thing. So we can do books. There's a couple cows on this island. I will grab a couple cows. There's a chicken on this island, but once I figure out where I'm going to put a chicken coop and where I'm going to put farms, I will put those up and then wrestle some cows in, and I can either use the eggs I have or bring the chickens that are out here in the world in. I'm still not sure where I want to put it, whether it's going to be a surface thing or not. I might do that, just have like a beach house and then have a little tiny garden out back that's not really a fully functional garden, like not my main garden. A little decorative garden out back, and then the main garden, maybe I'll stuff it down somewhere by the stronghold, and then have some animal pens back here. I want the animal pens though to be far enough away that I don't have to listen to the animals unless I specifically go in that direction. See, there's that chicken. He just wants to come right over here. Hey buddy, I'll build a pen, you can come visit. It'll be nice and comfortable. It'll be really small and have flowing water in the bottom, and you can sit there with like a million of your friends. Or you could just leave me an egg. Thank you. I looked at some of the previous clips, and it seems the audio might be a little choppy, I guess you could say, in some of the clips. So I had the noise cancellation option in my microphone turned on, and I'm turning that off. And it seems to have stabilized a little bit. I recorded a little bit of this introduction earlier, and the audio came out pretty good. Let's take a look at what we have now. I did a lot more terraforming, definitely off-camera stuff. So I cleared out a big section over here, and I just kind of terraced it up so that I can walk up and down it. And then I threw a couple trees down to get some more wood. And then you can see my farm's been growing. I haven't really been harvesting a whole lot of this. Like I mentioned before, the library in the Stronghold will give me books, so I don't really need that. And then I set up pens and gathered some animals. So there was that one chicken, I wrestled him in here, and then I threw some eggs, got a few more chickens. I found 2 cows on the island, so I got 2 cows and bred them to make a third, and then I found a couple sheep, so brought those in too. And this animal pen should be far enough away that I don't have to see it. And then I finished the cabin. So I went for this kind of log cabin-y look with the beams on it and everything. I kind of like that. And then I just got the doors set up over here, and then I just have a little sissy bar over here. I like the crafting tables down here, and they actually do look really good with the, because the texture on the crafting tables is the same as the oak wood texture, so it kind of blends in with that. And then I got this thing set up. I think it looks pretty good. Got the little deck, got my little tiki torches, got a few of those out. Might replace some more of the torches out here with more tiki torches. I'm not sure how I want to light this whole area up. I might put jack-o'-lanterns in the ground. I might just leave the torches. I'm not really sure. We'll figure something out. And then the other thing that I need to do is, originally when I went on a boat ride, my plan was to go and find a desert so that I could put up a hunting blind, because again, the desert is, in the desert biome, when it rains in other biomes, it doesn't rain in the desert, so Endermen won't like freak out in the rain. Otherwise, if I put a hunting blind somewhere else, I have to deal with when it's raining, I can't hunt the Enderman. And this dirt's just temporary. I got, these are watermelon, and I want the watermelon to go right there, and once the watermelon grows, I will take this dirt out. And we got some flowers over here, little deck on this side. I like using the jack-o'-lanterns just because it's built-in lighting, and there's actually jack-o'-lanterns underneath these half slabs which will light it up at night. It's not block lighting, but it's visible lighting. And then I had this whole thing in here filled in with half slabs, but there's a texture glitch in there. So you can see the lighting glitch if I filled in the middle with half slabs. So I just left the middle part out, and it seems to not have the lighting glitch if it's just the end exposed. And then it also kind of exposes the log in the middle there, which is kind of cool. So I wanted these oak beams to be part of the house. So we got the little beach house set up with my bed inside and all ready to go. Little storage chest. I got some flower pots in there and things like that, just to pretty it up a little bit. So I like the way the beach house turned out. And yeah, you can see tons of terraforming. I actually, as I started cutting into this and cutting into that, I got a little bit of stone again, so I haven't had to use the stone generator that much. And again, if you want to know about the stone generator, I have a tutorial on my YouTube page for this thing. And I can't rave about this enough. It's so simple. It's such an easy build. It's one sticky piston, normal piston back here, a couple pieces of redstone, one repeater, and then just a lever to turn it on and off. There's no timer on this, so you can actually leave it on and it doesn't lag your system out. And even when it's running, it doesn't lag your system out. It just relies on block update, which of course will probably break with the redstone update, but I'll worry about that when I get to it. And then this has a little channel down here so that the lava and the water, if they spill out for some reason, if it glitches out, they just flow down here and don't cause problems. We got the trees. I might do some more farms downstairs. Once I grab some of that obsidian, I might put the nether portal down by the end portal. And then, of course, the hunting blind will help get the eyes of Ender. And I have to go to the nether and find a stronghold and get some blazes to finish the eyes of Ender. And then once we open the end portal, I won't have to worry about Enderman anymore because I'll have a whole world full of them in the end. So yeah, there's the things we did so far. I haven't lit up too much of the Stronghold down here. I figured I'll probably either do like a montage or some sort of exploration video of that. But I have this set up down here. A little bit of exploring. As I come in over here, right up here is a library. It's right there. And that's all lit up. And then back here is where the spider spawner is. It's all shut off right for now. And then down here is the actual end portal. I've been thinking what I want to do with the end portal is actually just like rip all of this out. Oh, I'm in a slime chunk. Sweet. Except I went back to base for slime balls and I didn't have to. Awesome. But I might rip all of this out, which is going to be a pain because there's going to be silverfish. I'm sure a bunch of these are silverfish blocks. I don't know how many. Probably all the ones that the lava's sitting on. Maybe I'll just obsidian that out. But I like to have it sit so that the ground floor of this room is at this level right here. Not dirt, obviously. Maybe just all the stone that I pick up here, and then like raise the roof on this a little bit, and then just the end portal room will be at this height right here. Now that I have the beach house all set up, this is probably going to be like the tree house at the original base, where it's more of a decorative figurehead than some structure that I use a whole lot. And then I can put all the stuff downstairs where I can hide redstone and make everything, you know, like pumpkin farms with sticky pistons and things like that. I can hide all the redstone for that downstairs, closer to the portal room. And then maybe that's where I'll set up my nether portal, and then we'll sync all the portals up. I want to find a jungle and get some jungle trees, at least get the saplings so I can grow jungle trees. I like the way the jungle trees work because you can grow the 2x2 jungle trees. Like if you set up, if you take jungle tree leaves and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, even if you don't bone meal that, if they're jungle trees, it'll grow the giant one. And then if I don't have a bunch of ender pearls yet, I can actually, with the giant trees, you can just grab some shears and then shear up some vines and then just run a string of vines, you know, follow the vines all the way up to the top, and then from there just chop it all down. Usually comes out with a lot of wood, so I like it when it's done like that. So it looks like I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you everybody who likes and subscribes to the videos, and I would appreciate if anybody wants to leave a comment to let me know the things you like, things you don't like. I hope the audio and the video come out a lot better now. I've been testing out on the media PC and they come out really good on the big screen, so I'm hoping that they come out really good for everybody else. And please like and subscribe and leave comments. Let me know what you think of everything. Maybe some suggestions for things you want to see. And next episode we'll either do some portal stuff or we'll do some redstone. We'll figure something fun out. Thanks everybody.